Hello Capricorn, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie. Blazer the Morkie is right over there, contemplating whether he wants to come back to his little perch, I think. He may just take a rest over there though, and we are here with your reading for the next 10 days. Today I'll be pulling your overall energy, and then we'll look into your specific energy, the energy of the person connected to you, and then how those energies mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close it off with an oracle card for the Cappy Collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. I recommend checking out your sun, moon, rising, and north node for additional context and texture. And then also check out the links in the description below. I have links to my 2025 tarot offerings, as well as links to connecting on social media and all the good stuff. Every Friday at 10 a.m. Central, I'm here on the channel doing a Frequency Friday. That is new this year. We're having a lot of fun. It's casual, it's chill, it's community, and we come together and I do collective messages. I would love to see you there if you can join at any time. And then also another opportunity is every other Sunday evening, I offer Q&A tarot readings live from 7 to 8 Central. Be sure if you do want to ask a question, one question per person, and that you come on early and ask your question because it's getting quite busy on there and I only go for an hour, so I won't be able to answer all the questions all the time. Keep that in mind. All right, Cappy. Your overall energy that you're showing me at the moment is Scarecrow. Interesting. Very interesting energy. This is the Faceted Gardens Oracle. I feel that there are several things going on here with Scarecrow. There's a vulnerability that you're showing me here. And look here, she has like a triskele, I think it's called. The spirals, the 3 spirals, the Celtic symbol, that's important. I think it's a mind, body, spirit kind of thing you're showing me. You may feel a little overwhelmed right now. You may feel a little vulnerable in some way. There may be a relationship you're dealing with that's making you feel that way, or a situation. There also could be this energy for some of you where it's about protection right now. It's about protecting yourself. A scarecrow kind of protects the crops, right? By allegedly scaring off the crows that would eat the corn, right? So there's a bit of a timidness here, a vulnerability, a bit of that you need to protect yourself, and we'll have to figure out what's going on with that. On your side, you're actually looking pretty good in your energy. So the Scarecrow energy could have to do with more of the relationship you're engaged in here. You get the Star, the Sun, another star, and the 6 of Pentacles. This looks really, really nice, Capricorn. This is wish fulfillment for you. This is your goals. This is seeing that you are connected to your goals, that you actually are invested and connected and moving toward those goals. Having that beautiful open heart, really turning your face to the sun, shining, being joyful, embodying those energies. And then you're having some sort of nice exchange with others. Perhaps this is how you're being rewarded for your job. Some of you could be getting a raise maybe in the month of January, but something good is going on there. Some turning of money between hands that's looking quite auspicious. For the person connected to you, they get the 6 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. This person is working to move themselves into a more stable place within themselves. Okay, they're trying to maybe unlock the secrets of the universe. This could be a person who is very philosophical or is an avid reader of some kind. I do feel quite a high intelligence in this person, and I also feel a great amount of stability. If you look at this King of Pentacles, he has a library behind him. The King of Pentacles is not the kind of energy that's going to feel rushed. I feel like this person is more of a calm energy, but the wisdom and intelligence is coming through as well. And maybe that's what they do to unplug. They like to read, they like to relax, maybe they go to the library. Maybe this has to do with the library for some reason. For some of you, that could be the case. Maybe this is somebody you meet at the library. I don't know. They get the 3 of Cups as well, which means to me that the feeling of sisterhood or the feeling of brotherhood or the feeling of being supported by brothers and sisters. And when I say that, it doesn't necessarily mean biological, but having a nice, solid friend group around them is important. In the middle of the connection between you and this person is the Strength card and the Four of Cups. This was very similar to another reading. Whose was it? I think it was Sagittarius here, but I think I'm feeling the same thing for you, Capricorn. This particular connection may not be manifested in the physical yet. I think there's some things being worked on here. When we have Scarecrow and then we have Strength in the connecting energies, that tells me that maybe the energies for the relationship to manifest are not quite strong enough yet. We could be looking at June through August too. For some reason, the summertime is coming out. This could be somebody that the probabilities are high for you to meet in the summertime. I don't know though. We've got this Four of Cups. I feel like that's an offer of something very emotionally loving and supportive. Maybe not coming from the person, but coming from the universe. And I don't know if this is going to be the lineup or if that timing is going to go through with that Four of Cups there. We're going to have to clarify. There's a lot to clarify here, Cappy, but we may be looking at an energetic connection. If these energies do define someone in your physical world at this time, then that's the case. But for others of you, I do feel that this is manifestation at work in the energetics. Let's look at this star for you, Capricorn. Very good work. You've got the Nine of Pentacles in the World card with the star, feeling very good about what you've built when it comes to work, business, entrepreneurship. You're feeling very good and stable and steady, and I feel like you're actually leaving stress behind, whereas previously in your life you may have been really stressed out about getting a job or work. I feel like your work environment right now is going very good. So that's one of the ways that you feel that you've accomplished your goals and that you've been really connected. And if you can do it to that, you can do it to a relationship, a person, or whatever else you would like to call in your life. But that looks really good. I think you're acknowledging how far you've come and you're moving through the portal of okay, I don't have to be stressed about that anymore. I've actually achieved some of my goals here, and yay, I don't have to keep holding on to the same energy. I feel more balanced now, and I feel that I'm moving forward just fine into the next cycle or whatever, or whomever's next for me. Let's look at this Sun energy for you here. The Six of Wands and the Page of Cups, also lovely energies. Cappy, wow, I'm really feeling like really good things are coming. I don't know if it's because that Pluto, moved out of Capricorn right into Aquarius and some of the energies have lifted for you, but a lot of you are opening back up to love here. Now, if you're in a relationship, it could mean your relationship's going to be taken to the next level. Certainly, vulnerability that came up in the overall energy with Scarecrow is a part of that. When you're opening your heart back up, it can feel a little unnerving. It can feel a little vulnerable. It can feel like, oh, maybe I want to hide. There can be that initial reaction of like covering yourself up and blocking your heart. But here you also have the energy of the Six of Wands. With the Sun, I just don't think you're going to be able to stay closed off, even if that is kind of an initial reaction. Now, maybe the Scarecrow is representing that we are pausing this relationship coming into the physical at the moment while you are working on beautifying your side. And there is a lot of beautification going on over here, connecting with your heart, getting curious about love, feeling like you can really celebrate your accomplishments. Honestly, you feel on top of the world here, Capricorn. As my ear itches, as I get an itch in my ear. So, do you believe it? I mean, are you embracing this? Let's see. With the Six of Pentacles, you get the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Yes, some of you are going to get a promotion. Some of you are being offered more money or more abundance, or maybe there's a side job or some sort of passive income opportunity that is coming for some of you here. And you have the Fool. That's taking the risk on that. That's taking the step. That's opening your heart to it, even though it's different and it's unknown. Honestly, things are looking very stable for you, so I really don't think that you have an issue with finances. To me, maybe your time, however, maybe you're going to reassess how you spend your time investment, right? Because we pay in this world, right? We either pay with money and resources or with time. That's how we exchange. That's how we pay. So you may be taking a look at time or timing for some of you. Okay, let's look at this other person's energies here. Let's look at this Six of Swords for them. The Five of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this other person has done an incredible amount of healing. I feel like the way that they have been in the past is that they've lived, maybe grew up in a very conflict-laden household. A lot of energies. I feel like in the household for this person, children were to be seen, not heard. There may have been some strict or abusive kind of behavior. I think they were happy to get away from that with their intelligence intact and a balance to that intelligence, meaning that this person is showing me that they still have great compassion and a great understanding of how important compassion is. So I really like that. I think they've overcome a lot. I think they've had a lot of wounding, but they are definitely allowing themselves to continue to sail into calmer and smoother waters as they have healed and overcome some of these quite challenging energies. Wow. Okay. For some of you Capricorns, this could be another aspect of yourself, okay? So you might be relating to one side in one category and the other side in another category of life. So consider that as well. For some of you, it could be another aspect of yourself. For others of you, I feel this is very energetic, unless you're like, oh no, I know that person. I know who you're talking about. Trust your own intuition with that. For the King of Pentacles, they get the Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they quickly found a lot of comfort in gaining knowledge and wisdom. They really have, they have a very far-reaching outlook on life. Very intelligent, very interested in learning. This person is giving me the sense that they enjoy being the perpetual student, and by doing that, they have become like a professor or a master in some areas. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is a professor or they have a master's degree in something. They're showing me that that's important to them, and that's also what they're passionate about. And honestly, they really seem like someone that I feel like I would sit down and they would be talking philosophy and quantum physics and all this kind of fun stuff, and it would be a really intriguing conversation. So if and when you do bump into this person, if it's not current, you would definitely recognize these traits in them and really enjoy the intellectual connection that they're able to offer. They offer it from such a grounded place, though. It's cool. That's really who they are, right? They're not just trying to be smart. They really are very intelligent. And they've done a lot of healing in their life. And they want peace. I think the library, that kind of brings them peace. Books, knowledge, wisdom. That brings them peace. Let's look at this Three of Cups for them. The Knight of Swords and the Magician. It's interesting. As much as they enjoy absorbing the knowledge and wisdom and the kind of student in the library type feel, they also have this passion to get out and go in life. They have momentum. And they know that part of what drives them or what fuels their momentum is a supportive group or supportive inner circle. They are able to then feel free to be themselves, to use their magic. I wouldn't be surprised if this person also has a very spiritual aspect to them as well. It's like their intellect isn't the kind where they have to have like proof for every single thing. They enjoy theorizing. They enjoy hypothesizing. Again, the conversations would be so intriguing and fun with this person because they would be opening up to these energies and they're open up to possibilities, and they will share their knowledge in a very loving, non-condescending way. Okay? So I really like that. I feel like they have a good balance with the elemental energies. They do have their vulnerabilities too. With that scarecrow coming up, I know that is part of the vulnerable nature. I think the both of you share that. This would be the kind of person that if you're manifesting a relationship, you bump into each other and it's fun and it's powerful and it's scary and it's vulnerable all at the same time, right? But you don't gotta rush. You can just take your time, right? You can just take your time and enjoy it. For the Strength card, you bring in the energy of the sun. That's why I'm thinking like summer for you guys, summertime this year. Page of Wands is coming up on their side. They're very curious about you, about the energy, about the relationship. They strike me as the kind of energy who would, or the kind of person who would even kind of leave it up to the universe. I don't see this necessarily being like an online dating kind of thing. I think somehow you're going to bump into this person. It feels much more organic. I think that's the way you like it. I think that's the way they like it. And so do not underestimate the power of manifestation, okay? Of what you can manifest and how you can manifest meeting someone here. But you're bringing a lot of joy. The sun is there again. That seems like a good timing for you. And if it's a good timing for you, it'll be good for them too. Now, for the Four of Cups, and here's what we need to look at, Cappy. You bring in the energy of the Five of Wands. They bring in the Queen of Swords. When the universe comes saying, hey you, Cappy, and hey you, other person, we'll call you the professor, you know, or the professora if it's a woman, right? When the two of you come together, both of you are kind of like, you know, and it's because you're both a little bit scared. You're a little bit scared because you're feeling vulnerable. You're feeling the warmth and the connection. And it, on the one hand, it's very profound, but on the other hand, it's very soft and subtle. It's not like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of like butterflies and tinglies and like, oh, we gotta like get together right away. And there's attraction here, but it's more healthy, more balanced. It's not overwhelming because the both of you are still a little timid, okay? And there may be kind of this innocent shyness. Now, you bring in the Five of Wands for the Four of Cups. Why would you fight the universe on what they're offering, Cappy? I want you to think about that now, because when summertime rolls around, if you're looking to manifest this person, like let's say this person is not a love interest, but this person is like the next person that hires you for a job, or the, you know, the person you've wanted to have on your podcast, or just some other sort of connection, right? Why would you challenge the universe on that? So I want you to think about what I've said in this reading and think about the ways that you might resist, because you're showing me a little bit of conflict there. Now they have their own way of kind of doing the same thing here, where they're going to be the Queen of Swords. Well, I'm just going to pretend like I'm distant and cold, but I'm going to turn back and look over my shoulder at Cappy here because I sense something. This to me feels like a real warming energy where two people, maybe a little bit shy, are coming together, and at first there might be a bit of a, are we going to do this? And then it will move into, as long as the two of you are, and I think you are, because you are in your own lives. You know, you've overcome so much in your own lives and you have a lot to be proud of. Then coming together, you're taking a new risk, right? So yeah, there's going to be more to overcome. And I'm seeing it here with the Five of Wands for you, the Queen of Swords for them, right? There'll be new things to overcome, but we can trust this. The universe is offering us this as an opportunity. So are we going to ignore it and pretend like it doesn't matter and pretend like we're disinterested or bored? Maybe a little at first. Or are we going to embrace this and be joyful about it? Capricorn, let's get you a card from the Whispers of Aloha Oracle to close off your reading today. Now, Capricorn, you got number 8. Your body talks to you. Listen to the story your physical self is sharing. Yes, and I think that's very important for you and this other person. Let your body indicate to you. So instead of letting your mind tell you, is this right? Is this good for me? Let let your body indicate and be the yes or the no for you, right? So you may find that there are some mental fears when you're going into new relationships, but you don't want to listen to your mind necessarily. You want to see what your body has to say. Does your body give you a yes? Does it give you a no? What are the feelings in your body? Where are you feeling tightness? Where are you feeling relief? What is your heart space telling you? What does your chest feel like? What does your gut feel like? Physically, Capricorn, you're a physical being, you're an earth sign. So this is really going to serve you in connection to this relationship. And look how much vulnerability we have here in these cards. You're definitely going to be asked to be vulnerable, right? And that's what it takes to create a new relationship with someone. So for those of you in that position, or those of you being vulnerable and taking existing relationships to the next level, this is what it's going to be. Listen to your body. Capricorn, thank you so much for joining this reading today. It's been my pleasure to do it, and I look forward to seeing you next time.